Hey guys, it's Empmarioplushbros23 back again. Today I'm here reacting to the Rug Pull Peach Creek episode 1 here on my computer today. Also, if you're new to the channel, make down below and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see me do more gaming, more vlog reviews, more stop motion. Also support the channel, work really on my videos, so let's get started. Now this is an indie animation series titled Peach Creek. If you're not fond with it, this is supposed to be a series tie-in to the beloved Cartoon Network show known as Ed, Edd and Eddy, which I grew up fondly back in the day in Cartoon Network, back in the day, and I did love Ed, Edd and Eddy the same way as some of the other great old Cartoon Network cartoons back in the day, and Ed, Edd and Eddy is one of them. And the title Peach Creek is supposed to be their home place, their like neighborhood there, and that's what this is about. This is supposed to be a story about the Eds being all grown up and now fully becoming teenagers instead of kids previously. This is supposed to be like the continuation of it. This is fan made, and I like how one of the persons actually decided to actually make a continuation tie-in to that as well, which I'm super excited since I am an Ed, Edd and Eddy's fan on it after seeing through like the Cartoon Network and the finale and so on. I'm really surprised they actually start making a continuation to it, which makes me more excited. It gets me like nostalgic of thinking about it. So yeah, now I'm gonna be reacting to this tie-in continuation. So with that being said, let's begin. I'm loving this guitar solo playing. Peach Creek. The Rug Pull. I'm loving the animation. The animation looks kind of having a little bit from the cartoon, but in a more light shade instead of its colorful like animation. But other than that, it's still good animation overall. Hey, it's Teenage Double D!
It's not that she's always late. It's that she never wants to actually study.
Oh my god, it's... Oh, I recognize one of the characters. Oh my god. It's just them being now fully grown teenager.
Do you want some sandwich with your gravy?
Oh my god. There's Eddie and Ed. Oh my god.
Oh God, I won. Go tell my youngest brother not to do the awful things that I've done.
Harley.
Ralph!
And to
Your
show
opinions are
Okay.
correcting your tiny noggin, Kevin boy.
Hey! That's a good Ralph voice. They nailed it well. Oh, there's one of the Kanker sisters. Oh my god, it's Jimmy! Oh my god, he doesn't have his bracelet no more. He's being normal. Oh my god. Starting the back, I'm enjoying the bringing back some of the characters from the series, and it's just great to see them. And it looks like during their teenage years, they just became friends still after that.
Right. 3 cigarettes is 3 too many. Could you perhaps, if it's not too much trouble, help us, Eddie?
Tell you what, Sockhead, let me think. No.
Eddie is just being
Oh,
an
they'll
insufferable
like the
jerk like
teenager
always.
preferring to contaminate their lungs rather than do something worthwhile.
Okay, Ronald Reagan. Besides, I got work tonight. Night shift. Give me a break.
I think you'll be giving yourself plenty of breaks, in all honesty.
Oh, I forgot to say. Johnny started this week. Freaking weird seeing him.
I haven't seen him in years!
Lumpy, it's only been a few months.
Johnny 2x4, 4x2, 4x2x2x4.
Oh my god, they even there's like a lot of callbacks because
Ever call him that in the original show?
Season 1, I think.
they even break for the fourth wall. That's even
Yes,
better.
well, being a social outcast and ostracized by everybody would do that to you. Does he still have Plank?
Oh, that dumb piece of wood he carried around? Nah, that's long gone. Just him. He was on frying duty. And you know what that meant, Double D?
Dare I ask?
I got to serve the customers!
Hey! Quit stealing my lines, Lumpy!
Just pushing out of the way. There. Oh my god, this
One alligator by the front door and the other smashing its tail onto the basement.
it's just crazy that the ads are just being the ads just hanging out.
Wham! Right outside the basement window. Its ceiling is about to collapse. Dr. Orchard and Scott run up the stairs and...
Wait. Who the hell is Scott?
You know, he's that guy, that
He's
old mate.
rescuing Dr. Orchard, Mrs. Files, and Blackmer.
Yup. Wait, I forget. Who's Mrs. Files?
Dude, it's your story.
Sure it is.
Oh yeah! So Scott takes the files upstairs. They contain the growth serum.
Mrs. Files isn't a person?
What?
You said Mrs. Files. A person. Now she's actually Files?
Gonna make up his own story. Oh my god.
Let me try one.
Can it be an original story and not a rehash of something else?
Don't get
Yeah.
meta on me, sockhead.
Oh, jeez.
Looks like it's
Let's go to
raining.
your place, sockhead.
Let's not.
Why not? Your folks ain't home.
Guys, I gotta help
True.
Sarah with their homework.
Sometimes I just
What?
want some alone time.
It
and
helps Sarah
I trust
with
you
his
can
homework.
respect that.
Yeah, and sometimes I want to hang out with my pals. You and Ed.
But I've gotta help Sarah.
Eddie, please. Why don't you hang out at Ed's?
I have to help Sarah with her homework. Mom said so.
Poor Ed.
Fine. But we're going to Double D's tomorrow. What's gotten into you, man?
I could ask you the same.
Adios, Double D.
See you tomorrow, Ed.
Well, looks like Double D is having his own problems right now and doesn't. And Eddie does not see it. He just wants simply just to hang out, like always. But the problem is Double D is just so impatient by everything happening. I gotta say that so far I do like how it's being well with the interaction and the voice work. It felt such great hearing their actual like common voices. So yeah, it's just well established and just being put together. And I gotta say, even though it looks a little dark, I gotta say the shading of the darkness and the lighting tone is kind of top notch, to say, even at night. I guess this is just gonna be just one of those like serious moments, like it's trying to be more a little bit, try to give it a little lighthearted, but also being a little more, have a more downward tone to it. There's the second canker sister. Is it- What is going on here? Is this like some sort of dream hallucination? Alright, Jimmy's dressed in
Dutch?
Eddie's older brother's outfit.
Quiet your mind and listen.
Okay.
First, you need a trio to ensure success. But one is now leaving. Second, one who grew around a corrupting force, transferred it to a curlio with a line. Third, and please listen closely. When drawn, your story continues. For now, you must continue to take heed of the world around you.
It's playing the hallucination from when, like, Ed had that weird, like, hallucination of Jimmy being his mom. Whoa, whoa, oh, God. What on earth was that?
Like one bounding between two planes. Dance with me, pipsqueak.
It is like, it is supposed to be like some sort of returning of Eddie's older brother, because he was supposed to be the main antagonist for whatever reason. And looks like there's like, you know, drums. Okay. Well, guys, hope you guys liked this video here today. I really enjoyed this first episode of Peach Creek. It's really amazing. I do love the nostalgic feel, bringing just like how it was from Ed and Eddie, just being like just the typical trio, just doing stuff together, but this time in their teenage years now, they're just being friends and all that. And I do gotta give credit for how well the animation is. Sometimes the animation is a little light and shady red, and also has a little bit of nice yellow to it, just a little bit of a some sort of brush artwork to it. and it felt like similar to how the animation was from previously. Is that the difference is that one, the old cartoon, the original, was more colorful. Well, this one has a bit of a, like, how you expect from an actual, like, painting, a bit of shade brush there, here and there. And also, I do like how it gets a little of the, in nighttime, how everything looks so dark, but also have also a bit of lightness to it. And that weird dream hallucination of showing the brightness of how it was from the cartoon. It's just a little brighter with how it looks through the tripping scene of being all colorful. And I do like how they brought in back all the characters that were from the, like, all the characters. Like, we get Kevin, we get Ralph, we get Jimmy, we get one of the Kanker sisters, we get Double D, Eddie, and Ed, all the Eds banding together. And right now, it's just a standard thing. It brings nostalgic into it from how it was previously, and I gotta say, it was well. And I do love how the characters look in their teens. It looks so well seeing them. And there's a lot of, like, stuff that were from the cartoons, like Double D with home just having a bunch of sticky notes from, like, his parent just going away and just reminding Double D to do this and that. And the part where, you know, Double D just wants to simply just want to make sure everything the problem is, Double D has a paranoia problem of his parents finding out something, like, a mess and everything, but that's why he doesn't want Ed and Eddie. But the problem is they're never around, so what's the point? It's not like that they'll find out about it. I mean, you're by yourself always, and you're always alone. And that's why. And Eddie just wants an excuse to just hang out with Double D and Ed, because, you know, they just want to just be friends and just be together and all that as well. And I like the fact that Jimmy also happened to have no bracelet. There was in the episode where, like, the Eds sort of caused Jimmy's teeth to get ruined, and that's why he ended up having braces as a result, and has that throughout the episode until now. Now Jimmy doesn't have it anymore. The brace, meaning his teeth are finally fixed, which is something. Also, I like how they also talk about, like, Plank is now long gone for what, even though that's kind of sad, but I can understand because, you know, you're growing up, you don't need, like, imaginary friend to tell you. But Plank was kind of like a mysterious, like, character on how there was, like, a theory about him, like, being sentient or something like that. And so yeah, and also the weird dream hallucination thing that one of the Kanker sisters have is just getting some sort of trip about Eddie's older brother telling him something to do these 3 tasks for whatever reason. So I guess it's gonna somehow play part into the, like, episode of it for whatever reason. And this just kind of reminded me when Ed had that weird, like, hallucination dream where he imagines his mom with Jimmy's face for whatever reason, and that for whatever reason, don't know, like, it gives him a weird of some sort of crisis imagining of, you know, like, so about, you know, because Ed has, like, mommy issues or something, and for whatever reason he imagined having Jimmy's head there for whatever reason, and now one of the Kanker sisters are having the same vision, but this time it's literally like Eddie's older brother in Jimmy's head now. We're just wearing the clothes. So yeah, I'm really excited. This first ever episode is amazing. It gives nostalgic. The animation is swell, and I do mean it. So it's worth watching. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. So hopefully you guys liked this video today. Goodbye!